This segment is sponsored by Jacobs Financial Services. Is retirement knocking on your door? You've had enough of the 9 to 5, and the only thing you want to climb out of bed for each morning is to do the things you love? Well, then now is the time to sit down with this guy, Tom Jacobs from Jacobs Financial Services. It's good to see you.
Yes, you too.
A lot of folks done with it, right? The world has changed in the last 2 years, and more people are saying, I think it's time to retire.
Yeah, it's called, the Great Resignation. It's amazing how many folks are simply not returning to work for a variety of reasons. Maybe they don't want to get the shot. Maybe it's just time. They've had enough. But you're exactly right.
But these last-minute decisions based on what's happened in the world in the last couple of years could leave people kind of flat-footed when it comes to what kind of plan they put in place.
Well, and here's a crisis, and believe me, I think this is an absolute crisis. 90% of the folks that I get to visit with every day have 90% of their precious retirement money in a spot where they could lose it. And I simply believe as we get older, we got to take less risk. Markets are crazy today. I think it's so important to take money in spots where you could lose it, put it in spots where you can't lose it. That's where retirement money needs to be.
So the spots where you can lose it, primarily, we've spent a professional lifetime putting money into the 401k.
Yeah.
And that is a risky spot as you're nearing the end of your work
you
career.
Think about that 401k, the only choices you have, investment choices, it's mutual funds. You can decide which funds and how aggressive you want to be and make changes, but at the end of the day, all your money's in the market. We are living right now in just some crazy volatile times, and we believe as we get older, we need to take less risk simply because we might have less time to recover. Let's get the money out of the market. Let's put it in a spot where no matter what happens, you are not going to lose one penny ever, period. If the market are continuing to go up, well, gosh, we get to participate in some of the ups. So we're not just putting our money in the can, we're putting our money in a spot where it's safe, it's growing, and it'll be accessible for you to use in retirement.
Like what, Tom?
Great question. Let's just call it what it is. A fixed indexed annuity. That is our flagship product. I believe every family needs to have money in a fixed indexed annuity. For some families, the word annuity is a bad word, and here's why. There's different types of annuities, and some annuities, in my opinion, are just awful, but some of them are just terrific. Don't let the word annuity scare you. Come visit with us and let us show you how these things can work in a powerful way to help create a fantastic income that can never go away in retirement.
What does sitting down with you look like?
It looks like this. We're just going to have a conversation. And really what we need to know is, hey, what have you done to this point? Where is the money now? How's it going to be taxed when you take it out in retirement? Then we put that into our plan where we're looking at all the different milestones along the way in retirement. But really what it looks like initially, Catherine, it's a conversation. How can we help you to get you to the finish line?
Because I imagine that every person who sits down with you has a different vision for what that experience is going to be. And so you customize. It's not cookie cutter, everybody gets the same darn thing.
That's exactly right, because everybody has different goals in retirement. Some folks want to travel the world. Some folks want to go fishing every day. Some folks, gosh, they just want to be here with their kids and their grandkids. So tell us what you're trying to do. The purpose of money dictates where you put the money. We will help you develop a plan and a strategy. And here's the great thing. You'll understand it. And it's easy, and it's simple, and it's available for you 24/7.
And it's fluid.
Amen. It's fluid. When we start with clients, that's what we do. We start, and now we're with you to the finish line.
Because health problems,
life
happens,
yeah.
Yeah. And that plan it comes in the form of a roadmap, a guide, so that in moments of like, oh, what am I doing? You can open it up and see what you're doing.
And there's different sections, here's where our money is in terms of the investments. Here's our plan with Social Security. Here's how we're doing our pension. Here's our required minimum distribution strategy relating to taxes. There's just so many moving parts. We put that all in one spot, very navigable for our clients.
All right. Well, if you'd like more information or to sit down with Tom and get that roadmap for your future going, you may do so. Call the number you see there on your screen or visit his website. It's jacobsfs.com. Thanks, Tom.
Thank you.